Hey everyone, it's James, and this is a 4-hour chart of Bitcoin BTC USD on the Bitfinex exchange, May 3rd, about 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And what I want to say, first of all, is this is not investment advice. Second of all, I like to just go over the overall trend. We obviously have a top from the euphoric stage known as the bubble. That bubble has led to a series of lower highs and lower lows to accompany them. We have now started to somewhat change that direction. So we'll get in that in just a little bit. I like to just talk about this. So as of now, things are starting to look good, right? We have a 6,000 bottom. We have a return to test the bottom, which we turned around and held the 6,400 zone, a higher low. We have the 91.77, which was the prior top, this swing to down, the next big gigantic basing swing to a new high. So now we got a weird looking alien face thing, whatever that is, maybe a snail with some big eyes, I don't know. But anyways, what we have is a high, a higher low, a higher high, okay? We're getting there. We got a trifecta going on, right? Or what do they call it? The Illuminati, the reverse, the triangle. But anyways, so if we pull back, okay, at some point, we had a big run. I said we were coiling in my last video for a move. That move expended this way. We ran out of steam as we started getting close to this high. We marginally broke the high, okay? But if we cannot hold this area and price starts to reverse and come back down, more than likely we'll blow out this base and start to move further down to these happy buyers who are hopefully still there in the market around the 8,200 zone, maybe 8,100 or so. I have to see what price does there, but the horns look like they are forming. Now this is only going to carry true if we get a nice big bar down and we start to kind of work our way back down. Then obviously we would have a horn formation, and that, I know I do joke around, but that's a true one that I see. You can see smaller versions, like a small version right here of what happens. There's typically a return to the base. If we blow out, then obviously that negative energy is going to be sent downward to the next logical point, which is right here. So what I'm expecting is that if we do continue to consolidate instead of break down, right, I will take this as a positive sign that we are building more energy to make another attempt at going higher, breaking through the 10,000 zone. If we can do that, at some point, we'll have more of a deeper corrective move. That deeper corrective move will set the higher low, reset sentiment, and by doing so, we will then have a series of higher lows and higher highs. And what is that? A bull market. So that is what I see happening here. A rounded bottom to creating a bull market that if we set a higher low somewhere in this area, obviously the slope is going to increase. The buying, the inflow of money into this market is more aggressive than the sellers. We can see that through the change of slope. As the change of slope occurs, and if we do hold higher lows and we start creating those higher highs, then price is going to move upward. And I do think we could easily start rivaling not only the 12,000 highs, but the next highs from there, which is right around 17,000. And then from there up to 20,000. Now this will not happen in months. This would be something maybe later this year, maybe sometime in the next year. I'm not here to give you pie in the sky. Do not get all googly-eyed on me. That is the future. Trying to predict the future will drive you crazy. You want to get hyped up on numbers and stuff? Yeah, probably need to go watch some of the other YouTubers out there or read some crazy articles. I saw 15,000 Ethereum, but I think year end is what the title was from one of the high ups in Reddit, I think is what the social media platform was that he worked for, or maybe still be a part of. Anyways, the insanity's out there. So if you want the insane numbers, you want the hype, all the fluff, then you got to go elsewhere, because I'm going to keep everything grounded. I'm going to keep everything based on the frequency and what's happening on the chart. We're going to take it day by day, try to project into the future as far as I can, and it's realistically just a couple days. Beyond that, you're literally smoking something that I don't know what you're smoking. But what we can see here, though, is as long as we continuously base out, I'm going to take that as a positive sign. And by positive sign, I mean something like this: a stair step, a stair step, a stair step, boom, boom, boom. As long as we stair step, that's fine. As I've said in my prior videos, you either consolidate or you pull back to recapture energy. As far as everything looks on this chart, it looks positive. It looks like we are going to try to put in a series of higher highs and higher lows. If the market does change direction, then we obviously know we're entering a bull market. If you're entering a bull market, that's obviously going to lead to a lot of good trade opportunities going into the future versus having to guess and hope and fly by the seat of your pants in a bear market, unless you're obviously short. So if this is changing, we could see a good, I don't know, maybe 6 months of running, maybe even longer than that, okay? There's no timeline. There's nothing that says it has to end at this. I just don't want to get crazy. I'm not here to hype you up. I'm here to keep you grounded so you can make level-headed decisions. Because all the people that like that crazy stuff, $15 trillion Ethereum, $240 million Bitcoin, and what other wild, crazy things are out there, those people got sucked into here. That's where all the hype went. Boom, hold, 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 hold. Don't hold. Anyways, so that's what I see on the charts. Okay? It's not much. There's not much else I can tell you. We had the explosive move up today. I saw it happening last night. I took advantage of it. I told my subs to take advantage of it, and it was a good move. It was a quick 5% in the market. So, that's great, especially in Bitcoin with how volatile this market's been. If you didn't catch this move, then you got whipped back and forth, and chances are you probably missed out on the next spike up and so forth. Some people held through it, and congratulations to you. You saw something, you saw the basing formation, you took advantage of it, and that's a very good thing. So if we start to see more basing, then I think we're just going to have a continuation up of that positive energy coming into this market, all right? If we do blow back down, then obviously that energy is going to be expended. It's going to give us a deeper corrective move. That deeper corrective move adds to a higher low. That higher low then sets the precedence for a bull market, because then we'll have a chance to make yet another higher high. And I hope we do. I hope we make higher highs and higher lows forever in this market, because I do know people that do have positions higher up, and they got caught up in the hype. They thought they were gonna literally retire from work. Like one guy was just like, he was slowly working less and less and less because he thought he was literally going to become a millionaire, because that's what the articles are telling him. So that's why my videos are not hyped up. I'm not here to hype anybody up. If you want that jazz, you got to go somewhere else. But anyways, I'm hoping that this market is going to change direction. My analysis, my lines are showing positive energy. Every time there's a negative line, it gets blown out. The yellow line is just a basic minor resistance line that anybody could have drawn on the chart. My 3-year-old could have connected these two things together, right? And it's a very minor thing. But anyways, the point is that this train is going full speed ahead, and any negative resistance it's seeing, it's bashing right through that. It's just smashing right through it. So we've moved from a boat into a train, and I can't really draw a train. I guess maybe this is the smokestack and this would be the front. Something like that, maybe. I don't know. Almost looks like I'm drawing a tank. I don't even know what I'm drawing. I'm gonna quit, right? I'm gonna quit ahead. Anyways, but it looks like we're just a locomotive just smashing through every single barrier possible. The volume is there to back it, okay? The volume has spiked significantly, almost $10 billion, I think, traded in today's market. That's a huge move. I think it was like 9.9 or something like that. That's a big move, all right? That's a lot of volume coming in this market. Everything's looking good. So that's all my analysis is for tonight. There's not really much I can give you. We're still within a consolidated range, okay? I'm not going to cheat myself or try to hype anything up and tell you we're going to go to the moon from here or anything, because we're literally still at about a 50-50 probability. But what I can tell you, if the zone holds, I believe price will head higher. If the zone gets taken out as we drive lower and we form a horn over here, which is just basically the identical pattern that you see here, circled, then price is going to head down and it will produce that corrective move that will, I believe, lead to a higher low. That higher low will then give us the energy to move to a higher high. That higher high, boom, 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 bull market, all right? So if you do like the content, please like, subscribe, follow, share, comment. If you do post a comment, I'll try to get back to you if I do have time. I'm extremely busy, but I do thank you for your time. I thank you for your support. I hope you find these videos educational. I try to lay everything out as level-headed as possible. I try to keep it somewhat entertaining instead of just really dry and just numbers only. I know some people probably want to see that, but what I would also suggest too is that if you are interested in trading cryptocurrency, which I imagine you are, that's why you're watching a Bitcoin chart analysis video, I do have a free Slack channel that does have over 300 members now. The community is growing very quick. People from all over the world, people do share their own analysis, their opinions, the charts, news. It's just a really nice, friendly community. Some days it's really active, some days it's not, but it's just a really nice place to be, to talk with like-minded people who are just very friendly. Very friendly, not one bad experience. And I'll knock on wood, and I'll knock on everything I possibly can, but I hope it stays that way because it's just a really nice place to be a part of. And like I said, it's absolutely free. You have nobody in there selling you anything, or selling your email, or any crazy crap like that. It's just strictly a community for people to help each other, all right? And this is a tough market. All markets are tough. I don't care whether you're trading crypto or anything else. All markets are tough to trade. So the better, you can start to converse with people, and you can help each other out. And that's all that counts at the end of the day, right? Just trying to help each other navigate a wild and crazy market, especially Bitcoin. It's like the Wild West over here. But on top of that, you can go to my site at geometriccharts.com. You can find the link at the bottom of the page. The social media links at the bottom too. You can follow. My site, Geometric Charts, I do have a subscription service that I basically offered multiple analysis videos, like something much more in depth than what you see here, multiple times a day. I typically do morning and evenings, sometimes multiple videos in the evening, because 7 p.m. can really change the game up, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I do multiple videos for Bitcoin. I'll cover like Ethereum, I covered today, Litecoin, EOS, NEO. I cover the stock market. I cover commodities like gold, oil sometimes as well, natural gas. And I do talk about the Forex markets as well too, because they all kind of intertwine into each other. Some share hand-in-hand relationships, some share inverse relationships. So I do cover quite a variety of markets. I trade heavily in the stock market and commodities. I do trade in the Bitcoin. I trade through the futures market. So anyways, I do cover all that on Geometric Charts. I have charts for, what I trade. Sometimes I post those charts. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just tell everybody, hey, this is the point of entry. If you want to join, join. If not, just wait for the next pullback or, whatever. But I try to keep everything very simple. So if you're interested in that, you can learn more about that at Geometric Charts. You can always just shoot me an email too, and I'll converse with you and let you know more about that. But anyways, I do thank you for your time. I thank you for your support. I hope you have a great night. Hope you have a great day, depending on where you are in the world. And I'll do another video tomorrow evening.